He was raised as an heir, but born as a slave. Moses knew the corridors of the palace as well as the dust of the desert. Years after fleeing, he returned, not as a prince, but as a messenger. Before the throne, with a firm voice, he declared, "The Lord says, free my people." But why would such a powerful man refuse to obey? How far does the pride of someone who believes he is a god go? Pharaoh didn't just ignore it, he defied it. And what seemed to be just a clash of wills turned into a divine judgment. The first plague was the warning. The river Nile, pride of Egypt, became blood. The waters darkened, the fish died, and the stench invaded the cities. Thirst spread, but the king's heart remained hardened. The second plague came jumping out, frogs everywhere. They climbed on the beds, got into the pots, covered the floors. The nuisance was constant, and yet the throne did not bend. In the third plague, the dust of the earth turned into lice. They infested men and animals, taking up residence in their clothes, hair, and skin. It was desperately itchy, but even that didn't break Pharaoh's pride. The fourth plague was an invasion of flies. Swarms took over Egypt. They flew into eyes, landed on food, and filled houses. The air was heavy and foul. And yet the king remained silent. The fifth plague attacked what was left of the people's strength. The animals began to die. Oxen, sheep, horses, they all fell without explanation. Their livelihoods were collapsing before their eyes. But the king didn't move. In the sixth plague, pain came to the skin. Painful ulcers appeared on the Egyptians and their magicians. The sores covered their bodies. Not even the healers could help. Still, Pharaoh remained adamant. The seventh plague fell from the sky, hailstones mixed with fire. The stones destroyed crops, burned trees, and injured men and animals. They had never seen anything like it. But the king's pride was greater than his fear. The eighth plague arrived like a living cloud. Locusts covered the fields and ate everything that remained. Not a leaf was left. The earth turned to dust. And even with everything destroyed, Pharaoh refused to give in. With the ninth plague came darkness. 3 days without light. A pitch so thick that no one could move. Egypt came to a standstill. But the throne did not bow. Then came the 10th and final plague. Silent, implacable. In a single night, the firstborn of every Egyptian family died. From simple houses to palaces, the wailing was the same. Weeping covered the country. Only then, after losing his own son, did the pharaoh fall. And the pride that sustained his empire finally broke.